Bandar Lukut is a suburb located to the northeast of Port Dickson, Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. The Lukut town is located approximately 9.6 kilometers away, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes driving time to reach the Port Dickson beach. Recently, 8 cases of food poisoning linked to mussel consumption were reported in Port Dickson, resulting in 2 individuals in the ICU. Authorities have therefore declared mussels unsafe to eat due to contamination by harmful algae. SDG 14, Life Below Water, aims to conserve and sustainably use the oceans and its resources. Accumulated biotoxins from harmful algae will lead to negative health impacts and disrupt marine ecosystems. Thus, we have to protect marine life to reduce marine pollution.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Mr. Kim. Welcome to today's special discussion on the concerning issue of biocontaminated mussels in Port Dickson. Today, we have the honor of hosting 3 distinguished guests who will shed light on this pressing matter. Let's dive right in, shall we? Joining us first is Mr. Wan Asnan Abdullah, representing the Fisheries Department. Mr. Wan, could you enlighten our audience about the recent findings regarding the contamination of mussels in Port Dickson?
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Indeed, tests conducted by the Fisheries Biosecurity Center have revealed alarming levels of contamination in mussels. These bivalves have been tainted by harmful algae species such as Prorocentrum, Alexandrium, and Pseudonychia, resulting in a surge of biotoxin levels. The prolonged hot weather has exacerbated this issue by promoting rapid algae growth, thus intensifying the contamination problem.
Fascinating yet concerning discoveries indeed, Mr. Wan. The presence of these harmful algae species highlights the issue of algal blooms, doesn't it?
Absolutely, Mr. Kim. Algal blooms pose a significant threat to marine ecosystems, and their impact on bivalves underscores the urgency of addressing this issue.
Thank you, Mr. Wan Asnan Abdullah, for sharing your insights with us. Our next guest is Associate Professor Dr. Lim from the Institute of Oceanography and Earth Sciences at the University of Malaya. Dr. Lim, could you elaborate on the ecological implications of this contamination?
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Phytoplankton, the microscopic algae suspended in water, serve as the foundation producers of marine coastal ecosystems. The growth of phytoplankton depends on various factors, including nutrients and environmental conditions. The surge in harmful algae species producing biotoxins not only contaminates bivalves, but also contributes to eutrophication, leading to oxygen depletion in water and posing risks to aquatic life.
That's enlightening, Dr. Lim. The interconnectedness of these factors paints a complex picture indeed. Thank you, Dr. Lim, for your valuable insights. And finally, we have Dr. Chen, Senior Lecturer in Animal Science and Fisheries at University Putra, Malaysia. Dr. Chen, could you shed light on the human factors contributing to this issue?
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Human activities, such as the release of pollutants and excessive nutrient runoff, play a significant role in fueling harmful algal bloom events. Contaminated water sources and nutrient-rich waters serve as fertilizers for algae growth, ultimately leading to seafood contamination and human health risks. Recent incidents in Port Dickson highlight the severity of these risks, with individuals experiencing adverse health effects after consuming contaminated mussels.
Indeed, Dr. Chen. The health risks associated with consuming contaminated mussels cannot be overstated. Thank you. And there you have it, folks. A comprehensive discussion on the biocontaminated mussels in Port Dickson, presented by our esteemed guests. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Wan Asnan Abdullah, Associate Professor Dr. Lim, and Dr. Chen for sharing their expertise with us today. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions. Until next time.
In order to maintain the water ecosystem, chemical usage should be avoided. A long-term solution, which in accordance with Sustainable Development Goals, can be achieved through engineering. In 2015, a Dutch company called Algisonic introduced a non-chemical algae growth treatment, which utilized the use of ultrasonic technology. The MPC buoy will allow monitoring, predicting, and controlling the algae blooms. The MPC buoy provides a complete overview of the water quality by collecting water quality parameters in real time. Chlorophyll alpha, phycocyanin, pH, turbidity, dissolved oxygen, redox, and temperature. A web-based software called MPCView will provide a complete water quality overview of the water body. It will generate detailed reports and visualizations to offer insights into water quality over time. The database will continually refresh with new information, always optimizing the integrated predictive algorithms. Each device comprises of water quality sensors, wireless data transmission, and ultrasonic transmitters. The following are the specs for the device. The algae will move to the water surface to absorb sunlight for photosynthesis, and it will move to the bottom to get nutrients. The MPC buoy will emit ultrasonic wave under the water. The ultrasonic parameters consist of waveform, frequency, pulse, and amplitude will be programmed specific to the target algae species. The low-power ultrasound wave affect algae's vertical movement by fixing them in the water column. Without access to sunlight and nutrients, the algae sink to the bottom, where they decompose without releasing toxins. The effect can be observed within 1 week. After 1 year of treatment, algae levels will significantly reduce as water clarity increases, encouraging plant growth.
Community engagement is a key non-engineering approach that involves organizing beach cleanups with local residents, schools, businesses, and tourists. During the cleanups, volunteers can be educated about the type of debris present, their environmental impact, and proper waste disposal method. Another important approach is the regular testing of water for toxic, which is essential for identifying areas where mussel and other shellfish may be at the risk of contamination. Implementing a consistent testing schedule and monitoring key sampling locations offer a continuous data of water quality. Making the result of these tests publicly accessible foster the transparency and keep the community member informed. Partnering with research institutions, university, and environmental agency can bring the valuable expertise and resources to monitor program, contribute to better decision making in managing biotoxic risk. Lastly, increasing public awareness through the educational campaign is also essential. This campaign helps to raise the awareness among the local population about the risk of biotoxic contamination in the mussel and other marine life. Hosting the workshop and seminar educate the community on safe consumption practices while distributing informational materials such as online content broaden the reach of this message.
The case of contaminated mussels in Port Dickson sheds light on the intricate relationship between human activities and marine environments, echoing the goals of SDG 14. Algal blooms fueled by nutrient pollution from sources like agricultural runoff and wastewater discharge still present a significant challenge till nowadays. Climate change further exacerbates these blooms, posing threats to both marine biodiversity and human health. Therefore, sustainable management practices, including the reduction of nutrient pollution and the adoption of sustainable fishing techniques, are necessary and imperative to tackle these issues. Public awareness campaigns play a pivotal role in educating consumers about the risks associated with consuming contaminated seafood. Moreover, enhancing monitoring and early warning signs for algal blooms can help prevent future incidents. By aligning with SDG 14, these efforts can ensure the health and sustainability of marine ecosystems, benefiting both present and future generations.